Good morning, people. Good morning. This is Jessica coming to you, and I'm going to play right away one of my songs here. Let's see if I can even make it work. Come on. So, you've probably heard my playlists. They're a little, I put them together, but I'm definitely feeling like some of this stuff is tough, it's strong, feeling the vibes, I'm feeling it's hard to do things, to get together, but every day I feel I actually get smarter, if that even makes sense. If you've ever even had that feeling before, I don't know if you ever will, but I feel fantastic daily. And last night I had a fantastic night. We took the staples out last night, which I was extremely worried about. Turned out to be fantastic. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was, and I slept down last night. I've been sleeping inclined for so long. I think I had like 4 hours of deep sleep last night, which was phenomenal. I have no big plans, no big appointments today, and I just wanted to give a real quick tidbit about what's going on with me. So thank you everybody for sending everything that you send, every awesome message that you do, everything that you lift me up, everything that makes me feel like I can do this. I feel so supported by you. I feel so strong, and I do have those moments where I waver, I wonder. But for the most part, I feel like I can do this. I can fight this. And I'm looking for some great answers. I'm not just looking for the medicine. I'm looking for mind-body connection. I'm looking for good vibes. And so let me just share real quick with you. A girlfriend of mine, one of my favorites. There's so many favorites. Her name is Jen. And once in a while I get these messages. Someone sent me something the other day, and I can't even find it right now, but it was really pertinent to me. And I can't remember what it was, but Jen says to me today, she said, may your vibes shift the whole damn frequency of the room when you walk in. And that's what I plan to do. Okay, so I'm going to give you the real nitty gritty. I'm going to try to do the quick stuff first and just let you know what's going on, okay? I can actually write now. This is some major cognitive ability here happening. My spelling is ridiculous, but it's awesome, and I'm very thankful for every moment of it. Yesterday I wrote some great lists out. I even watched Moana 2 nights ago because Moana is making me feel pretty hot and awesome. So let me just give you the real quick nitty gritty. I'll probably turn this music down a little bit just so I don't make it so that I'm not allowed to play this on YouTube anymore. Anyway, so real quick, nitty gritty. We had an appointment yesterday where I didn't know what I was in for, but we found out that we talked to a really interesting, I want to call him a neuro-oncologist. He's probably somebody different. The nitty gritty is I have a high grade glioblastoma, which is not something that people live through for a long time in some cases. And then there's these other stories where people are, 10 years out, 6 years out, 15 years out. Love those stories. I've heard a few recently, and I'm excited about it. So if you have something that's real science, I'm not looking for, supplements and stuff like that's weird or goofy. I'm looking for, if you've got something to share with me like that if you know someone like that, I'd love to hear more about it. My next big appointment is the 22nd, and that is where we're going to go to Anschutz. It's a very long day. It's a 3-hour ordeal. We're going to get some new imaging done, and they're talking about some, what the poison stuff is all the chemo and the radiation. We believe, we're not positive. I think that it depends on what happens when we hear this information. I believe it's probably going to begin in the beginning of June. I'm going to go for 6 weeks of chemo and radiation, 5 days a week. And then after that, they're going to, figure out, I guess they're going to continue to do imaging and see what they see next from there. And so that's the nitty gritty. That's what we got so far. And which is kind of exciting to me because in my head I'm like, oh, well, there's 6 weeks right there that I got something to do with. So, and I'm going to get smarter in that period of time. I know it's going to be hard, but that's, I feel like that, I don't know, it fuels me a little bit. So that's the nitty gritty. That's what you got right here. Okay, so the next thing I want to tell you is that I'm going to continue with these playlists. My husband set up a really great. He put up a little shelf in the bathroom, and so what I can do every day is I get on and I have been working on playlists, and mostly it's like when I start to get really groggy and tired and I hear something, I'm just like on it, and I'll put the playlist up and then I'll listen to it during a shower, and I will sit there and just like fuel myself with those good vibes, really great songs, things that make me think that I can do this, that I can share this with someone else. And so if you're getting anything out of this, again, just love that you have that. Let's see. I have an extreme power of positivity right now. It's insane how much I don't feel fear, except for when I do. And when I feel fear, it's kind of fleeting and it's really, really strong. And then sometimes I feel like, most of the time, I just feel positive. I just feel like, okay, I can do this, or I just feel like that there's other answers that are out there. And I know, everyone's talking about consciousness and COVID and everything else right now. And I think there's something shifting in the world right now. I do believe that there's that this weird COVID stuff that we're dealing with, this consciousness is something that we're feeling because we are now so much more intact with our families and trying to figure out what the ordeals are. And so in a way, that kind of fuels me as well, because I feel like there's answers coming, not just for COVID, but for other things too. And I feel very optimistic about that. So there's that. Okay, let's see here. So how do I plan to play this? I plan to play this game with the most positivity that that I could muster. I'm going to be here for every day that counts, everything that I can do for every moment that I exist on this planet. I have decided that I want to make this part of my life and want to share it with other people. I'm learning. It occurred to me the other day that I probably need to start making some friends who are dealing with this as well. I have to wonder, there's got to be a couple people who figured out they got some tumor last week or something, 2 weeks ago. So I kind of want to start to meet with people like that. Big plans, as you know, I'm a sports person. I'm standing right here on my own 2 feet. I've been working with a physical therapist, a cognitive therapist, and an occupational therapist. And my big plan is to try to get onto a cane soon and then walk. So I discovered, also very exciting, I came across the very first time I found an actual event, came up on my feed on Facebook, and it looks like in September, I wrote down September 12th, but I feel like might be a second one. It's called the Pikes Peak Brain Challenge event. I don't know what it involves. Don't ask me, because that's still a lot too much thinking right now, but I put it in my calendar. So if that's something that you think you might want to, think about down the road here, I don't know what that looks like for me. It could be me walking on a train. It could be I don't know what it's going to be, but all I know is that I needed some kind of goal, some kind of like physical goal aside from just walking. So I'm thinking about that. That's a long way off. I feel like I got some really great chances to make that work and happen. Okay, so let's see. Okay, let's see. I'm looking. Oh, I already told you all that. So yes. So the other thing is I'm starting to think about putting together some kind of rudimentary website, and I'm not going to probably be a blogger or anything like that, but I kind of feel like I just need to be in a space that's a little bit off of Facebook and a little off of Instagram, just because I feel like I've got things to share, and like I've got, I've been thinking about ideas, and I've coming across some really good articles about certain things, And so I might end up putting something in that area. I don't know what it looks like, but I'm thinking about that, and I don't know, I just thought I'd throw that out there just because it's interesting for me. And let's see. Oh, last thing. I just want everyone to know that I am not just interested in looking for meds. I'm not just looking for therapies. I truly 100% believe in the power of positivity. I believe in miracles. I believe in ethereal connections. I believe in random synchronicities. I believe that there's other ways to conquer this aside from just, treating myself with poison. And so I have some ideas of things that I've been thinking about trying. I actually came across, I'm sure many of you watch Goop Lab and Wim Hof method. So I'm taking this. I haven't really started that, but I'm looking at the mind-body connection. So I'm trying to think of other ways that I can just kind of tap into myself a little bit. So it's not just about the medicine. So, and I 100% believe, people make these, obviously cancer treatments work for a reason, and people beat lots of great odds. And so I still want that to be a part of what I'm working on, but I just want you to know that I'm open to that. And as long as it's sciencey, it's not frou-frou, I'm interested in hearing about it. So if you come up with something, or if you've heard of something that might be neat, that'd be great. Also, I think let's see, I'm going to start, I think I might start working with a dietitian, and I think I'm going to start working with I think we might look into a physical therapist, or not a physical therapist, a massage therapist. And I actually think I have a couple friends who might be into that as well. I'm thinking chair massage. I don't know why. But anyway, that's just, okay, it's just like little brain spots here, thinking of things. So yeah. And also, just so you know, I am really interested in your stories, your spiritual, inspirational hope, your encouragement, everything that you send, especially when it's like, you got this. When you tell me you believe in me, I believe in me. And I believe that I can make a difference in the world for other people, people who are working on this. I'm sure that there's other people who might not have the same kind of feeling. I don't know where this is. I don't know where it comes from, but it's in my heart so strong that I really want to make a difference with whatever time I've got. We are going to live this up as much as we can. You probably saw the post on my husband buying that new truck. So that was kind of in the works before this all happened. And I believe we're probably going to get some kind of small camper at some point, just so we can get out into the mountains, because again, this is going to be a weird summer. And even if I have to sit around, while I'm doing my weekend rest or detoxes during my radiation and chemo, then I guess that's what we'll do. But we're really trying to continue to be positive about the whole thing, and really I just really want to make it. I want to make it last. I want to do everything I can to make this the best experience for myself, for my kids, and that's what I'm about. It's not going to be easy. I know that it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be always fun and love and hard, but it is something that I'm very focused on. I want you to know, and if you don't have this, I want to leave you with one thing here, is the amount of fear that I don't have is phenomenal. I feel like I have tapped into something that everyone could tap into. I feel like no matter what your experience is, I don't care if the worst thing you ever had is you won $1 million, or if you lived on the streets. You've got something in you that you can tap into. And if you can start honing in on what those things are and what it means to you, really get into it and live a life. Even if you start small, if it's the way you eat, if it's the way you exercise, if it's the way you talk to your family, if it's the way that you talk to people, if it's the way you smile, if it's the way that you feel when you get up in the morning, if it's your playlist, whatever you've got, I'm going to ask you to start right there and make a difference in your life every day, because everything that you do, everything that you say, everything that you share with someone else, that's going to change. I believe it. You are changing the world, and this is a conscious time right now where we all have an opportunity to do that. We always have. We've always had this opportunity to do this, but this is, do it. Do it. If you're watching me and you are feeling it, you don't have to be in it all the time, but I want you to live the best that you can. And if I can help in any way, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to sign off right now and just tell you thanks so much for watching. This might be a little bit long, but you guys are awesome. And everything that you've been giving me, I can't tell you how much it means. I wish I could, but I think you can feel it. If you can feel it in me, just know it's everything. It's everything. And I believe in this connection. I believe in us. I believe in the world. And I believe that we can make a huge difference in everything that we do. Okay? So have an awesome day. Thanks for listening to me. This was extremely challenging. I'm very excited right now that I just did this. I'm about to go take a nap. I got no other therapies today. You guys are the best. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you soon. And much love, peace and light. I'll see you soon. Bye.